Not Your Professional Walkthroughs channel presents.
My obsession caused this great foulness, and it is shameful that I must rely upon you to set it right.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to yet another episode of Darkest Dungeon here on Not Your Professional Walkthroughs channel with me, your host Max. Well, another day, another raid. We have a bunch of heroes here ready and all eager to venture into the surrounding areas of the hamlet. So I'm gonna look around at what's currently available. I'm gonna put together a party, and we will see what we can achieve on today's episode. So stick around and I'll talk to you soon. Okay, well, it looks like we are gonna try to attempt a short champion level raid. So we are gonna venture into the ruins, which is why it's actually a good idea to have someone like a grave robber or a plague doctor in order to deal with the potential undead enemies, since they are susceptible to blight. The Crusader will be mostly serving as the stress healing unit, and the Leper will be the tank, killing basically anything that moves. Now, I'm gonna also make sure that the Crusader will be able to heal our party, since obviously the Plague Doctor can remove things like blight or bleed, but I would actually prefer not having him use these talents, and therefore we will see how the Crusader will manage. So since we are going into the dungeons or the ruins, I'm thinking we are gonna be dealing with a bunch of heavy stress hitting units, which is why I'm considering taking actually 4 laudanum, because it's quite possible if we come across those ghouls or something like that, it might get a bit tricky to pull this off. So let's acquire all the necessary provisions. So we have food, we have bandage, herbs, anti-venom, holy water, laudanum, torches, skeletal keys. Everything should check out. We have so far nobody who is affected by the Crimson Curse, so we don't require the blood. And let's venture out, see how this turns out.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar. Now, Orin.
Okay, so since we have to scout 90% of all the rooms, I think I will go up here, to the right, all the way down here, and then continue that way. Now, doing it this way, I might run into more enemies in the hallways, or potentially more traps, but in order to clear out the dungeon, I will have to make sure that I can clear it out as soon as possible. Will this be enough? No. Okay, let's try to deal some damage.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
So that's gonna be a stress heal for the Plague Doctor then.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
So that's some blight. Yeah, doing any boost for the Leper at this point is basically pointless.
This expedition at least promises success.
We are skipping the books. I don't like the books as a curio. Okay, Cultist Witch will be our priority here. We are definitely going for some boosts in this engagement. And definitely doing a stress heal on the Plague Doctor. God damn, that's like a lot of stress. And that's due to this trinket over here. So now I'm not exactly sure if to stress heal him or just heal him.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
We're gonna boost the leper so that he can deal additional damage. Hope that's not a stun. Beautiful. So the goal will be the witch. Really nice dodge. Really nice. Gonna keep on stacking that blight. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be a heal for our Plague Doctor. It's actually funny, if you set up your Crusader well enough, he can potentially dish out sufficient amount of heals that can sustain your party quite well, as actually 8 HP restoration is something you start to get once you start upgrading, for example, your Vestal at the start of the game. Gonna follow up with another heal, this time for the Grave Robber.
A death by inches.
Glad I went for that blight. Still need to finish him off. So he is a goner.
Be wary.
You can eat
Triumphant
those
pride
two,
precipitates
and
a dizzying fall.
let's go with the Grave Robber for a sarcophagus. Man, that was horrible pronunciation. Okay, skeletal key number 1. Let's see what's inside. Really nice. Really nice. Okay, so this is actually more valuable than the Onyx. You know what? Let's these guys look a bit hungry. So let's do this. I'm gonna get so annoyed if I would get like a hunger check right now. We're gonna pop a torch before we enter the next room. And let's continue. Yeah, cool, a torch. Really nice dodge there. Really nice, but I'm still gonna have to take a look at that stress of yours.
The light, the promise of safety.
Yeah, I'm still going down here. Another torch, huh?
If only treasure could staunch
82,
the flow.
that's good enough.
Otherworldly corruption.
Okay, so we know that our priority targets are back here. Of course he's gonna dodge. Let's go with a stress heal. And let's try to clear out the 2 at the front. That did not work that much. Really bad start. Kind of a waste of a surprise. That's a nasty debuff there, but I think they will target these 2.
Such a terrible
That's a
assault
really nice
cannot be
hit.
left unanswered.
Kinda wonder why he did not go actually for the Plague Doctor there. Because I know that he is getting stress heal. Definitely a stress heal now. Okay, let's try to take down the sharpshooter since his turn still has to go. We're gonna boost the leper, and that way he has more damage to deal. I was really hoping he would be able to actually clear them both out. Let's go with a normal heal for now. The bump in the night is just annoying. I mean, honestly, the debuff is really nasty.
Eradicated.
That was a really nice hit. But overall, you know what, let's go for a heal. I still want to do a stress heal over here, so I can get rid of one of them. So they should not be able to reach these two, so they're gonna probably just go for the Leper or the Crusader.
Great is the weapon that cuts
Still
on
would
its own.
love to take this a bit more down, but
As the
let's
fiend
not
falls,
prolong this
a
too
faint
much.
hope blossoms.
Yeah, I'm gonna sacrifice those. How's the debuff? Okay, let's get rid of that. This room is empty. And what's in the last room? Ooh, room with a treasure. You know what? Let's pop a torch before we engage the next group. Of course, there's gonna be a bone bearer. Okay, this is gonna be tough. Yeah, he has some pretty damn high stats. So I'm thinking I'm gonna actually boost the Leper twice here. So first so that he has this boost and this one, and then I'm gonna try to put Blight onto the Bone Bearer. Actually would love, like right now, an Occultist class so that he can start taking down the shield wall with some debuffs. Nice hit, nice hit. Let's take down the shield wall before he guards anything and raises its protection stat. I'm gonna try to put their Blight onto him. Heal the Leper.
Is a rarity in the fever pit of
Stress
battle.
heal the Plague Doctor too. These are some nasty hits. Okay, so how are we looking over here? So the Bone Bearer is a goner.
Annihilated.
Shield Wall 2, which leaves only the Militia. And let's just dish out some heals here.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Gonna go for a stress heal for the Plague Doctor. He still has a lot of stress. Yeah, I did not think that's gonna kill the Militia. Nice critical. Let's go for a self-heal. I'm gonna milk this for a bit here. One more stress heal. And the next guy from our party who goes can finish off the Militia.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Man, that's... Okay, so that's 3 times the value of Onyx. I'm gonna hold on to the Emerald just in case. Although it's more likely you will actually come across stacks of Onyx, so keep that in
As
mind.
the light gains purchase, spirits
Damn,
are lifted,
okay. Interesting
and
party.
purpose is made clear.
So I'm gonna go here for the dodge boost. The reason why is the sharpshooters will most likely try to hit the Plague Doctor and the Grave Robber.
The blood quickens.
That's a nice critical there. We're gonna go for another boost on our Leper so that he can play with the General.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
So that's gonna be definitely a heal for our lovely Grave Robber there. So let's return the favor. Grave Survivor gets a heal. And it's a grenade for the sharpshooters. Yeah, if she won't dodge none of these attacks, that can be quite the issue. Really glad I went for that boost. Definitely need to do something about your health. Let's take out at least one of these sharpshooters. Ah, man. Yeah, let's just try to take down the general. He has speed too, so potentially if the Crusader or any of our other classes can go before, we should be able to... Yep. Although, if he's gonna connect the head, which he will, that's a death's door. So we are definitely gonna try to take care of his HP. The boost was thanks to the trinkets. You know what, let's self-heal, and the Crusader will heal you too. Whoa! It's a nice dodge there. Really nice, really nice.
The sharpened blade.
Wow, 2 full steps. You see?
Momentum.
Onyx.
Push on to the tasks.
What did I say? So if I would keep the Onyx and instead got rid of the Emerald, I would have now basically, instead of 750 gold, 1000 gold. Now the question is, since we actually do not have any camping possibilities, how do I want to manage to deal with this? I still want to open up the chest. So, I did not see any obstacles, so I can potentially try to sacrifice the shovels. I can potentially sacrifice both the bandages and the anti-venom, because the Plague Doctor's battlefield medicine can deal with that. The 2 full stacks of busts is actually not that bad of a yield, and yeah, I'm just gonna sacrifice the Onyx yet again. Use the key here, and I was kind of afraid that if I'm gonna see another stack of Onyx, I would actually be angry. So we do need the crests, we like the deeds too. Oh man, the busts. You know what, let's go like this, and I'm quite sure I'm gonna regret this somehow, but yeah, I still want to keep the provisions because we have quite the long way to get at least to this room. So I'm thinking there's gonna be at least one more engagement for the entire campaign of this Ruin adventure, so who knows. Yeah, usually I never recommend to put away any of the food provisions. Even if you were like at the almost end or something of your dungeon, you just never know what you might run into. We are not touching this because we don't have any more skeletal keys, and therefore I cannot guarantee if it won't be trapped or something and we won't get some light or bleed or something.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Kind of happy I kept those damn shovels. Oh man, we got another ruby. That's awesome. So you can read through this, so potentially pause the screen. I don't bring the journals to Hamlet. Just don't see the point. And it looks like that's it. So potentially I can check what's like in the last room. Maybe, yeah, you see, this is why you should keep your provisions. A map inside. actually funny if we would get a secret room now. But yeah. So the room is overall empty. We can keep the torch. We're gonna get some funds back for it, but overall quite successful.
The shifted corridors and sloped walls of our ancestry are beginning to feel familiar.
Tambourine is actually a really nice trinket for your gesture because it helps to reduce the overall stress thanks to adding 20% efficiency for his stress skills. So this is a really decent trinket. And overall pretty decent yield. We also had the potential to bring the portraits, but if we consider these three as a full stack, then we got our hands on everything. So yeah, overall pretty decent. I think some of our heroes managed to even get to the level 6 potentially, and yeah, pretty good, pretty damn good.
A fresh irritant to some, a sanguine memory to me.
So yeah, that will be it for today's episode. In case you liked it and would like to see more, I have a full playlist on the channel for Darkest Dungeon, which I'm still trying to cover. That is until Darkest Dungeon 2 will come out, and I will probably embarrass the hell out of myself by trying to play it. That is if my laptop will manage to do so, but fingers crossed they will not deviate from the original requirements for the game since they are still an indie developer, and hopefully we will be able to see some fun content for that as well. Now, in case you liked the episode and would also consider checking out other stuff on the channel, please consider subscribing. I do publish videos 5 days a week, so you will always have something fun to watch, from discussion videos to just regular playthroughs. But yeah, that's gonna be it from Hamlet and from me for this week. I'll see you next time, and that's it. Bye guys and girls.